Hi everybody, VSG Joe here, and I know I promised everyone a chicken enchilada video. That will be coming soon, but we picked up an air fryer this weekend at the Goodwill for 15 bucks. So we're going to do air fryer chicken wings. So I'm going to go ahead and get started on this. A couple of phases. We're going to prep it, get some seasoning on there. I'll break down the chicken wings, I'll show you that. And then into the air fryer, and then when they come out, we're going to hit them with some sauce. So cut down, let's break down the chicken. So I just got a package of chicken here. They're just whole wings. I always buy mine whole because it typically is cheaper that way. The less the manufacturers have to touch them, the less they charge you for it. So breaking down a chicken wing is really simple. There are joints in here. There's one here back by the wing. There's one here in between the legs. So essentially what I like to do is just come in between that, cut off that wing tip, then come down here, slice into it. You'll see where the joint starts to separate, and you can just cut right through that. Ta-da. Pretty easy. So we'll do one more here. Right here. Come through the wing. Then right down, separate this knuckle, and then right through it. Okay, I lied. One more. Boom. Just like that. So as you can see, a few seconds, I already got 3 of them. I'm going to go ahead and get the rest of these broken down and get everything cleaned up, and then we'll head into the seasoning, guys. See you in a minute. Alright guys, so I got all the chicken broken down. So we got the drumettes, we got the flats in here, and so we're ready to go. So now we're ready to season them and get them ready to go in the Instapot. So what I like to do typically is I'll add some oil onto them, and that'll kind of help them out. But I'm not going to do that today. I'm going to try to keep some of the fat content out of it because it's a chicken wing. It already has enough fat in it. So what I'm going to do is cooking spray. So I'm going to spray these real quick. So this will serve 2 functions really. So what it's going to do first is it's going to help the chicken crisp up a little bit. And then also it's going to help our seasoning stick to it. So this is some Killer Hogs DAP rub. It's basically some salt, pepper, garlic, stuff like that in there. I use this on a lot of things that I cook, as you guys have seen if you watch my other videos there. So I'm just going to spread this on here. And that looks good. And then I'm just going to hit them with a little paprika. It will add a little flavor, but really it's going to give them some color. All right, there we go. So then we're just going to give these a quick flip. If you'll notice, I'm only using my left hand, and that's so I can still grab my spices and everything else with my other hand and not get chicken everywhere all over the kitchen. So you always want to make sure that you got one clean hand when you're working with chicken, or you could be a little less lazy than me and you could actually just go wipe down all your spices and everything when you get done. But I like doing it this way. Just one, like I said, kind of lazy, and 2, it just really helps out with cleanup, that I don't forget that, oh, I touched this with a chicken hand, or I touched that, etc., etc. So, all right, last couple here, get them flipped. Excellent. All right, so we're just going to repeat on this side. And here's my AP rub. And if you don't have this AP rub, that's fine. Just throw you some salt, pepper, little onion, little garlic. You're not really going to go wrong. And then if you want a different, like if you want lemon pepper wings, just throw lemon pepper on there. It's pretty easy. So that's what I like about wings. You can throw a lot of different flavors at them and make a lot of different types of dishes. All right, so that is it. Seasoning is done. So we're going to go ahead and set this off to the side. And this is my air fryer basket. So I've only got a 2.5 quart air fryer right now. So I'm going to go ahead and load these in. And when you're loading them in, you just want to kind of, as much as you can, keep them to a single layer. That way they have room, you can kind of turn them, they'll crisp up and all that good stuff. So if you overload your basket, then you might get some soggier wings or some rubbery skin on the wings, and that's not good. So, all right, and I think I can get one more in here. All right, there we go. So here we go. I'm just going to put this into the air fryer. We're going to go at 400 degrees for about 25 minutes, and we'll see where they are at that point. So let me get these going, and we'll take a look. All right, guys. So like I said, over at my air fryer, so we're going to actually go for 400 degrees, and we're going to do them for We're going to start them off at 20 minutes, and then at 15 minutes, I'll flip them over. So we're going to go ahead and it's kicking on, and we'll let them cook, and we'll see you guys in 15. All right, everybody. So while the chicken wings are going here, they're still in the air fryer going. You may hear it in the background. I'm sorry. We're going to go ahead and get our buffalo sauce going. So it's pretty easy sauce. So what I'm going to do is take about 2 tablespoons of butter here. Put that in. And we're going to let this start melting. All right. And that's already starting to melt. I've had my pan preheating here. And then I'm going to add about 1.5 cups of buffalo sauce. Or of, hot sauce. So I use Texas Pete. For you guys that use Frank's Red Hot, you should put that shit in the garbage and use Texas Pete because that's an inferior product. So, but that being said, to each their own. I mean, you're wrong, you can be wrong. It's fine. But to this, I'm going to go ahead and add about a teaspoon of cumin and about the same amount of garlic. And this is granulated garlic. If you use powdered garlic, that's fine. Just make sure that you blend it in very well so it doesn't clump. All right. So, get me a spoon out, and basically your sauce is done as soon as everything combines. So, what I like to do is get it going right when the chicken wings have started. Get it stirring up, let it come up to heat, up to temperature, and then just let it simmer until I'm ready to actually toss the wings. So. That's it for the wings, for the wing sauce. Really simple, like I said, just a couple ingredients. So I'm gonna let this melt, then we'll get the chicken wings out of the air fryer and we can put it all together. All right, everybody, so it's been about 15 minutes and I checked on these a few minutes ago and they were looking pretty good. So you want to bring that over here. As you can see, these are crisping up really nicely. The paprika is giving it a lot of good color. So at this point, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn them. Just going to flip them over. Yep. Everything's looking really nice on here. Alright, so we're going to put these back in. And the air fryer is automatically going to kick back on. We're going to go ahead and add 5 minutes onto this. There we go. Alright, so we're going to add 5 more minutes onto it, so the total cook time is going to be about 25 minutes. I think they would be done in another 5 minutes, however I want them to get really crispy like a good wing would, even though we're not breading them to add the crispiness to it. So, other than that, I've got these going, they got about 10 more minutes. My sauce is over here, it's looking really nice right now. Like I said, the butters really just helps it stick to the spoon, which will help us stick to the wings. We're going to go ahead and let those go. We'll put them into a bowl, put a little sauce, we'll toss them, we'll be ready to eat. So we're going to give it 10 more minutes and then we'll take a look then. Alright everybody, so countdown has ended. We should be hearing some beeps here soon, but our 25 minutes is up. So we're going to go ahead and get these guys out. Let's take a look and see how they look. And see if you can get a good picture. Those look gorgeous. You can hear tapping on it, nice and crispy. Oh yeah. So these guys are done. Alright, so next step is we're going to go ahead and get them in the bowl. Now, if you're using an air fryer, don't dump like that because underneath this basket is a collection pan, and obviously if all the grease is drained out from your chicken wings, it's in that pan. When you dump it, it's now going to go back in there, so it kind of defeats the purpose of having that air fryer to begin with. Alright, so we got those in. I'm just going to set this here for now. And so we're going to put a little bit of sauce in there. You don't need a whole lot. You put a little bit in, we'll toss them around, and then it'll coat everything nicely without getting everything, you know, just wet and messy. So go ahead and pour a little bit in. Probably a 1/4 cup or so. Go ahead and wipe that off so it doesn't mess up the stove. Alright, and I've still got my sauce on low right now. So, alright. So wing tossing 101. First rule is make sure your lid is on tight. If you start trying to sauce wings and your lid is not on tight, you're going to sauce your cabinets, and then, you know, your spouse is going to be upset. Also, you can get away with it if you don't have a spouse. However, it's just more cleanup for you. So we're gonna make sure it's tight. We're gonna go ahead and flip it. All right, and that should do it. So we're gonna carefully take this off. And those look good. Just go ahead and get them out. Once again, I'm using tongs to get these guys out. And really, that is just so whatever is left over as far as sauce can be ready for the next batch, since I have a couple of batches I'm going to have to do. Alright, a couple more in here. Alright. There we go. And as you can see, nice little batch of wings. Those guys are nice and crispy and hot and look good. So I'm going to go ahead and get my other ones going. Once we have those going, I'll go ahead and plate some of these up. I did make some blue cheese dip as I have done before, and we'll show you all that in just a moment, guys. All right, everybody, so got everything plated up here, or just about anyway. So this is the blue cheese dressing I was telling you about. All it is mayonnaise, Worcestershire sauce, some pepper, blue cheese, a little bit of sour cream. I've actually got the recipe for that in one of my other videos, my blue cheese video, or blue cheese slider video, I should say. I'll link it. It'll be somewhere. You'll see it. Or you won't, and you'll just be sad because you don't have blue cheese. But that being said, got some blue cheese here. Got our wings all done. Some carrots that we had with it. So pretty simple. And I'm just going to put a bit of blue cheese on the plate there, blue cheese dip. And that is it. So that's all I would do for this. Obviously, you can do more wings, less wings. If you want to add celery, add celery. If you want to do broccoli. If you want to add french fries or whatever, add whatever sides you choose there. But we're going to go ahead and sample one of these guys. Or at least I think we are. Alright, so with my flats, I always like to rip them in half. And of course I ripped the bone right out, but just dip it a little bit of blue cheese and I gotta say, probably not as crunchy as one of them that was deep fried, but certainly better than actually baking them in the oven, I do believe. We're gonna take another hit just to make sure. Definitely, these came out fantastic. So, guys, all the information for what I did is below. There's not going to be a whole lot of stuff on there. Special shout out to Snacks holding the camera for me today, giving Mrs. VSG Joe a little break. And I will catch you guys next time. Don't forget, like, subscribe. You'll see more dishes coming through. Follow me on Instagram too, because these are about to get uploaded as a picture. So, thanks, guys. Appreciate you watching. We'll catch you next time.